Hello, Archons. It's Brobnar89. Welcome to another groundbreaking discovery here on Cull the Weak. Let's see what we've got going on today. Ooh. Starting off with the houses, we've got Untamed, Shadows, and Star Alliance. Excuse me. I like this Archon. Miss Voltacane Blaze. Ooh. Nice. Miss Voltacane Blaze. I think this is the second Blaze deck that I've opened here. Really cool, like angelic looking Archon here too. Nice. Very tame colors. It's like a cloudy day. So Shadows, Star Alliance, and Untamed. It's an interesting house combo there. We will see how it goes. All right. Finally got that one out of the plastic. Let's get right into it. Starting off with the Smiling Ruth. That's an interesting one. Elusive. Reap, if you forge key this turn, take control of an enemy flank creature, like a much less powerful Lord Invidious. Blatant Thievery has a amber pip on it. It's an action. Enrage an enemy creature. Move all amber from that creature to your pool. A second one of those. It's okay for the enraging. At least it's got a pip on it. Two of them seems excessive. Freebooter Fae, 4 power, play, raise the tide, reap at the tide is high, steal 1. Ransack, steal 1, discard the top card of your deck. If that card is a Shadows card, trigger this effect again. Safer Sorry, choose 1, archive any number of friendly creatures from play. Choose a creature, deal 1 damage to it for each amber your opponent has. Fae is an okay option for this, to put it back into your archive. Hopefully we see some sea urchins. Those are really good with Safer Sorry. A second Safer Sorry. Okay, interesting. Francis the Economist is the skirmisher with 3 power and the ability fight. Each player gains 1. Jackie Tar, elusive, 2 power, reap, deal 1 damage to a creature. If the tide is high, deal 6 damage to a creature instead. Loot or pillage, steal 1, or a friendly creature captures 3. Mug, move an amber from a creature to your pool, deal 2 damage to that creature. So together with loot or pillage, it might be worth it to capture 3 and then move 1 of the amber, because then you're depriving them of 2 for now and essentially stealing 1 through the mug. It kind of depends on if you have to do any spot removal on your opponent's side instead. One-Eyed Willa is 2 power. Excuse me. 2 power creature. While the tide is high, it gains skirmish and elusive, and it has the ability fight, steal 1. Agent Sepida, fight/reap, deal 1 damage to a creature. If the tide is high, stun that creature. Selective Preservation, choose a creature of each power value, destroy each creature not chosen. Very strong board wipe. Very happy to see that. Together, play, you may play a non-Star Alliance card. If the tide is high, you may play another non-Star Alliance card. CR Officer Hawkins is a deploy. Gain 1 amber for each of his non-Star Alliance neighbors. A second one of those. Neat. Little tricky to use together, but the 3 of them. Okay, like big burst potential, but you've got to have a board out. So hopefully we have a lot of untamed creatures. Not a ton of Shadows creatures here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So hopefully we have a lot in Untamed. Diplomat Agung. Play, fight, reap, 2 power. For the remainder of the turn, a friendly creature belongs to the house of your choice in addition to its other houses. A little bit of house cheating. Kirkar, taunt, hazardous 3, 5 power. So these are both good with some of the Shadows that we've seen. Freebooter Fae using on your off turn is great. Willa is great on an off turn. Where's Willa? There she is. Willa's good on an off turn. Ruth is good on an off turn as well because it increases the chances you'll be able to actually use it for value. And then also keeping some of those creatures safe behind Kirkar is really nice. A second Kirkar, okay. Also really good with the Diplomat. Keep your Diplomat safe. Officer's Blaster, this creature gets +2 power. This creature gains destroy, attach Officer's Blaster to the creature on its right neighbor. Okay. Operative Espeon 4-power alien, elusive. After a player races the tide during their turn, they may use a creature they control. More house cheating. Zap, deal 1 damage to creature for each house represented among creatures in play. And then we should be on to Untamed here, starting off with Punctuated Equilibrium. Each player discards their hand, then refills their hand as if it were their draw card step. Really powerful card. I really like that. Stampede, if you have used 3 or more creatures this turn, steal 2. Got an Amber Pip on it. I really hope we have a lot of untamed creatures. Waste not. Destroy a friendly creature. Draw cards equal to half that creature's power, rounding up. Okay. I mean, that is generally good. 2 Kirkars with the Blaster makes it a little bit bigger, so a little bit more viable there. Yeah. I want to say let's see some more power token, but then that means less creatures. If we have more power token modifiers, that means we'll have less creatures. So I don't know. All tied up. Got an Amber Pip. If the tide is high, gain 1. Otherwise, raise the tide. Nice. A second one of those. Excellent. Tide control is very good. Assert dominance for the remainder of the turn. A friendly creature gains skirmish. Ready and fight with that creature. Again, really good with the One-Eyed Willa. Chelonia, elusive, 2 power. After you play another creature, if the tide is high, gain 1. Really strong with all tied up. Get that tied up, and then you can use it. But so far, we have 0 other creatures in the house. That is not what we wanted. We wanted a lot of other creatures in the house. Okay, Deepwater Gruin, that's good. More bursts, 2 Ember Pips. Play Reap. If the tide is low, your opponent gains 1. Good. Flumph, 3 power skirmish. Fight, give a beast creature 2/+1 power counter. So that's good with the Waste Not. Deepwater Gruin's also good with Waste Not just because it's 5 power and you don't really care if you kill it because it has kind of a disadvantage to reaping. Key Frog, all right. Destroy, forge a key at current cost. Excellent to see. Decent amount of burst in Untamed here. So Youngest Bear, also good. You may use one. You may reap with one of Youngest Bear's neighbors. Very good with the Fae. Put this next to Freebooter Fae, and you will be able to use it on your off turn. That's great. A second one of those. Ruth, good target. Fae, a good target. Jackie Tar, like a okay target, I guess. This one would be okay too if the tide is high. Diplomat Agung, very good target. Okay. Yeah. That could get some serious house cheating. Because the cool thing about Agung is this situation, right? Where you use one, you have it next to one of your 2 Youngest Bears. You reap with your Youngest Bear, allowing you to reap with the Agung, which triggers the ability, triggers its ability, which allows you to use one of your other, or assign one of your other creatures the any house you want. So you can still assign it to Untamed. So you can assign a Star Alliance card to Untamed, or you could assign a Shadows card to Untamed, whatever's out. That's really cool. And with the 2 deploy creatures in here, or 3 actually, of the Officer Hawkins that can deploy next to your 2 Youngest Bears, there's some serious house cheating potential in there. That's pretty neat. Chelonia with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 creatures. I really like the look of this deck. This looks awesome. Waste Not, you can definitely hit your Key Frog with that. And Stampede, you might actually be able to trigger Stampede with the 2 Youngest Bears. There's some pretty decent, and Assert Dominance, there's some pretty decent house cheating in here. So there's a good chance you could actually play that for value. This deck looks fun. I'm very excited about this deck. All right, let's count the pips to start with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, We can count this as 1. 10, 11, Ransack counts as 1 as well. 12, 13, 13, and that is an undercount because I'm not counting the Chelonia with 5 creatures in-house, and I'm not counting the CR Officer Hawkins. 3 CR Officer Hawkins. So how many non-Star Alliance creatures do we have? We have 6 Untamed and what, 4? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shadows. So that's not bad. 11 creatures that you could possibly use CR Officer Hawkins between. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Decent amount of burst in Untamed, and the Key Frog with a way to kill it off. Excellent. So happy to see that. Tide Control in here too. This is a neat deck. I'm very excited about this one. So let's see. Let's count the creatures all together. So we know there's 6 here. There's 5 in Shadows. So in Star Alliance, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 in Star Alliance. Excellent. 8 cards in Star Alliance. Really? That's a lot. 8 plus 19 creatures. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. Yeah, that's quite a few creatures. So we could have a big Star Alliance turn here. We've got... Take a look at board control, and I want to look at efficiency in this deck as well. Assert Dominance, so cards that do board control, Assert Dominance. Zap 2. And this for house cheating as well. Lots of house cheating in here. I love it. 2 cards that do board control, 3 cards that do board control, Selective Preservation being essentially a board wipe. These can do some spot removal. 4, 5. Yeah. I think the board removal is pretty strong here. We've got some big stuff like the Selective Preservation. It is going to be a bit of a challenge, but I think this is a deck that wants to rush and just get that key cheat off, and I think it has the tools to do that. Some efficiency cards, Punctuated Equilibrium, and we'll look at house cheating separately. Together, both really good for efficiency. Yeah, just like go through your deck really fast, get to the cards you need, and then house cheating, 2 Youngest Bears with the Diplomat. I already went over how good that could go for you. Operative Espion unlocks the ability to use the Youngest Bear, and then whatever or whatever creature is next to it. That is, also either Untamed or Shadows. Yeah, really cool potential there. And last but certainly not least, let's look at Amber Control. I'm going to guess there's none in Untamed here. Stampede, which might actually trigger. There's enough house cheating that there's a good chance it triggers. Amber Control. Nothing in Star Alliance. One-Eyed Willa. Looter Pillage. 2. 3. 4. So not a ton of Amber Control in here, but yeah, the burst is the key in this deck. This looks like a very fun deck. I am definitely excited to try out Miss Voltacane Blaze. Looking like a real fun one. This is Cull the Weak. I'm Brobnar89, and I will catch you next time.